Black magic, navigating through the city traffic, on my way to make it happen. That's black magic. Know that it runs through my plasma. My electrolytes give me power. That's black. Buffer than you know, Gary and Buffett.
Yeah, maybe. What's up, family? What's up, family? What's good? Welcome to Kloudy House, the podcast, episode 21.
21.
Once again, I am your host. I am one of your hosts, G Wally.
I'm your boy Jay West. Before you forget it,
I was waiting for it.
Give me my credit.
I know y'all was waiting for it too. We on episode 20 plus now. It's been a long time coming, you know. I'm glad that we still pushing. I'm glad that y'all still tapping in with us. And
appreciate that, man. Like, subscribe.
And as always, make sure you comment and let us know how you feeling on any one of the topics that we jumping on, so we can have that convo. We can get to the bottom of it, discuss it with us. You know
Please have a convo with me, because I'm controversial. I'm ready to go there. Just be respectful, family.
Woo. I don't know what you guys are smoking on today, but you know how we start this podcast off. I'm already stopping myself from coughing in the mic several times already. Jay West got something highly active in the air. I don't know what that is, but that shit,
that shit
hit my chest.
There's some apple fritters right here that we smoking on that I rolled up right here. But this right here is, you know, we always fucking with the boys, man. We ain't gonna never.
Oh, we playing with fire, you know.
Fire. And today's flavor of the day is Skittles cake.
Skittles cake from the Jungle Boys.
Skittles cake, family.
Absolutely. Let's get a round of applause for the Jungle Boys.
I need my package, Jungle. I need my package, baby.
Man.
I need my care pack.
Jungle Boys make yet another appearance in the Kloudy House. Absolutely.
Pressure.
And actually, shoot, we like to test top strains, you know, weed snobs. But
all the time.
There's a fellow weed snob that we follow, man, is on top of his game. And he's debuting some new shit today, man. The boy Berner from Cookies.
Shout out to Berner. Can you get Berner a round of applause?
Shout out to Berner, man. Absolutely.
Heavyweight worker, man. You're a big worker, big inspiration to me, motivator to me. Shit, slap your music, buy your products, wear your clothes.
Right.
Shout out to all you, man.
Shout out
at
to
the
all
Cookies
you do,
family.
Man.
Just bought a brand new seed pack, so I'm all the way across the board with the Cookies family.
Definitely a solid brand.
You know
We've seen the brand rise up, and solid brand, solid leader at the front of that brand. So much love to Berner. Berner has a niche though for reaching out to
the greats.
You know, people that are within the culture that have a big role in it. Then he has a way of making partnerships with people. We've seen him do it with one of the most famous ones was the Khalifa Kush.
Yep.
When he first linked with Wiz, that was tremendo. And since then, we've seen him work with people like Quavo, right?
Rick Ross.
Ross with the Rose.
Mike Epps.
He's out there working with the Griselda family.
You know what I'm saying?
The Lemonade.
He's worked with the Gumbo team. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, absolutely. Shout out to the Gumbo guys.
You know what I'm saying?
And now, that Badu.
Wow.
And if you don't know what I mean by that, I'm talking about Erykah Badu. She dropping a new flavor with Berner through Cookies.
That's hard, bro.
Yeah.
That's hard. Like, think about that, man. I actually grew up listening to Badu because, like, my mom didn't like me listening to rap music and shit. And this was the closest shit that I could listen to, like, in the house, loud and shit. When my mom was there. So I used to slap the shit out of Erykah Badu, nigga.
Her music was always such a vibe, man. Such a jam, man.
That's vibrant levels at the highest elevated form of a black woman. That's what you see right there.
And she's still beyond that for the most part. She knows, you know, how high she vibrates. She always says, you know, from every angle. You know what I mean? Yeah. She still got it. So to see her linking up with Berner and doing this partnership,
this is hard.
He's gonna talk a little bit more about like the strains and the flavors that they went with and how it came together. But man, this is dope, man. This is what that collaboration in the culture and shit.
This is culture at its finest right here.
Right. So this is Berner's channel right here called Couch Lot Network.
Shit.
And they have a section where they go in the bag and kind of show you some of the flavors. And right here is he's debuting that Badu bag. So check it out.
Great day. I got in front of me that Badu. Shout out to my sister Erykah Badu. The bag design on this is incredible. It was a collaboration between our team and her. She did her thing with this.
Real quick, you see, he's known for his marketing and his branding and the way his packs look and stuff like that. And they worked directly with her on the design. They didn't give her some design. They worked with her and incorporated her vibe with their shit and magic.
They created another. They're gonna feel like they're gonna push this one though. Like Quavo and Rick Ross and all those other guys, I feel like they built them a flavor and said, "You push it.
You push that." Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna push this. I feel like the energy I'm getting out of this one
is that he's behind it.
Yeah,
like,
let's push this shit right here. Like this is a new flavor right here.
Right.
Cause the flavor the combination on this is fucking. Wait till you hear this shit.
Wait till you hear this shit.
You're a weed snob? Oh my God.
This is for you, definitely.
This is for me for sure. Blake.
There's a bunch of things dropping under this collaboration. Shout out to Apple Trees. Let's take them inside the bag. I want you guys to look at this bud while I spark it up. This is a Limoncello 10 times a jet fuel gelato. Limoncello, lemonade, and cherry pie. Obviously, jet fuel is a great OG, and you got the gelato. Limoncello is one of my favorite strains. It's a very finicky plant. The cultivators didn't really enjoy growing it as much as I enjoyed smoking it, but we hit it with the jet fuel gelato, and it gave it everything.
You're looking at that weed, and it doesn't look like it's super like. It looks good. I bet you when you bust that, all the flavors and smells that come out of that motherfucker, bro.
See how
you're gonna get
cured?
all 4 terps when you fucking with these high-end growers. That's the thing. Like, motherfuckers ain't just gonna tell you some shit and you ain't gonna taste all the terps in there.
Right. Yeah.
It's gonna be all the terp profile across the board inside of good marijuana like this.
Yeah. The way they breed it, they're only picking the top, the ones that give you everything you need out of it.
That's why they can slap a patch at you for the old school price.
Sheesh, they doing that too though. But it's no problem because this is where it's at.
Smoked it before. I could describe the taste as I smoke it, but it's really something special. It's different than everything that's on the market right now. It's got that lemonade, that cherry pie kind of smell on it a little bit, but man, this thing kicks your ass. It's super funky, super strong, and I'm actually really happy she picked this one. When we sat down and talked about the collaboration, she said she wanted something that stood out, something euphoric, something special. I put in front of her about 4 or 5 things, and she picked this. And this is something I've been holding for a while. This is that Badu.
Hoarding it out for a while now. You see how he was like, I put 4 different flavors in front of her, and this is the one she picked. Everything that they put in front of her was top notch. So I'm just curious, what were the other ones? What they doing with the other strains?
They're hoarding on everything, family. All the new genetics.
Got hoarded back.
All the new genetics. You're over there, family. None of this was not on when I went and bought seeds.
Oh man.
Badu flavor was not. You can't pick this flavor.
And he said that the cultivators didn't have as much fun growing it as he did trying it. They said this was a tough strain to grow. Man, it's worth it. The yield had to be something nice.
Dude, it's dropping on March 8th at Cookies Maywood. I will be there. She will be there. Come pull up on us. It's a legendary drop in my opinion. We need more women in the cannabis space. She represents just a whole different level of like powerful women, incredible energy. Everything about her is a vibe. So I couldn't be happier than than collaborating with her. It's about to be big. We love.
Everything about her is a vibe with the big box of vibes.
It's all about marketing, bro. Santa Cruz grinder, shredder, our ashtray, our network, what we do here.
Catalog network. If they zoom out too, you'll see that they
bring this around the world.
Product placement.
But unfortunately, right now it's only dropping in California. So if you want to smoke some unique shit, you get a chance to meet the legend, Erykah Badu. Come meet us at Cookies Maywood March 8th for the drop. And like I said, there's actually a lot of other things dropping alongside this flower. We got dope-ass merch collab. Like the merch and the clothing for this is incredible. She designed some of the sickest accessories I've ever seen. I need them for my house ASAP. One of the most creative people I've collaborated with so far. So this is that.
Wow.
Fucking dope. Yeah.
Wow.
Fucking dope.
That's a big statement.
That is a big statement because Berner's worked with everybody, man.
She had her hands in on this shit is what he's
Yeah.
saying. Like, she really put her mitts in on this. She didn't get the mix kit.
I'm curious to see what I'm really curious to see what accessories that she made to go with it to the house.
Some incense.
You
She
know
had
what
some
I mean?
incense called Badu Pussy.
Ooh, oh yeah, I did see that.
Badu Pussy. Yeah. I need some of those.
A collab with the incense Badu Pussy with that
Badu
bag,
Pussy.
with that Badu bag, like
With the apparel. You know, they're probably going to have some type of dope ass hemp clothing or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rollout's spectacular over there. Shout out
hard.
to them. Shout out to Berner. Shout out to
Yup.
Cookies.
Usually we're on here giving shots out to this next guy. So this one is kind of hard for me, right, man? I'm trying to get to the bottom of it.
This is some bullshit.
As you saw Berner promoting his paper brand Vibes, right? We're usually on here talking about Raws because that's usually the paper of choice for us. With the black organics or the organics for me, depending on what I can find, you know what I mean? But usually Raw is the brand. But we've had some shocking allegations kind of pop up.
This hurts right
against
here.
Josh and
I
the
smoke
Raw.
boxes of these shits, Josh. I'm gonna sue the shit out your ass, nigga.
We're like, what? Come on, man. I'm gonna bring this up. There's been a new documentary that popped up about exposing Raw, man. And it's kind of,
this ain't true, Josh.
somebody went in and put a lot of work on this stuff just to fucking expose you or just put on blast about your situation. Apparently, there's already been like a court date. Let me see here. Let me bring y'all in real quick.
Shouts out to LMC. He always does good detective work.
LMC, much love. We finna run a few clips from your video on our show today, man.
Now, in the case of today's video topic, in that of Josh Kesselman, the founder of the Raw Papers company, well, I'm sure many of you have been watching and have seen the recent reports that's been coming out about Raw losing.
Real quick, too, if you're familiar with Josh, if you are familiar with his brand Raw, he owns a bunch of brands, but Raw is the big paper brand that he runs. And if you watch him on social media, he's a character. He's always in his warehouse with new products, doing social media content like a hardcore content creator. Like, he has a bubbly, crazy, wild personality, and you know, it's kind of fun to watch. So it's kind of like he gets you to feel like he's cool. You're cool with him, but you know, there's always behind the scenes and two sides to shit. Well, he's definitely a character. So we'll see.
Look at that
The
hair,
rolling-
though. With that type of hair, he definitely stuck in Bon Jovi days with that hair, my nigga.
Right off top, federal court orders Raw to stop making false claims about papers and their foundation. I never really can say that I never really heard about a foundation, personally. I'm not too sure what foundation he said that he was running or whatever, or what other false claims, but I'm sure we'll hear them today. Have you heard anything?
No.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Papers giant Republic, where the court has forced Raw to now halt misleading marketing and other lies as well, which we'll cover later on in this video. But really, this ruling by an Illinois judge is just the most recent event to happen in seemingly a much longer saga unfolding. See, I've obviously liked to really dig underneath the surface, truly try to understand the roots of why something is actually happening. So in this high design history video, we are going to go way below the surface and explain to you some of the more nuanced reasons why Josh and Raw Papers got sued, and other interesting aspects to the story that literally no one else is talking about, like his former business partner Charles Bachman and their fallout, which potentially is a major reason for this lawsuit in the first place, as well as why Josh Kesselman has potentially gone to extreme lengths to hide the full origin story of Raw and HBI, the parent company of Raw. Plus, there's a whole lot more, much more.
Back up,
Trust me, this is wild.
All right, so that was the intro to the video. I don't know how much we could play. You're going to have to go check this shit out. We're going to get a little bit more into this shit because we still ain't figured out what the whole foundation was or any of that.
Saying it's metal.
And yeah, they were saying that there was some type of trace metal found in the papers when they're supposed to be the purest thing on the market. That's what he brands on all the time.
And that's some bullshit.
Right. That's what he brands
hot right now, nigga.
So let's see here. This is about to start. Let's get it in. Shout out to LMC once again.
Try to get away from the Gator.
This Josh,
Battle.
the owner of Raw Papers. For a long time, I looked up to you and considered you a friend. I considered you a big brother. And me and you did not have any kind of issue until I wanted to elevate my position in this whole space. I never made $1 off Raw Papers, yet I endorsed your brand. I rapped about it in my music, which will live forever, which is my art, which is my creativity, which will live forever. I've rapped about your product. I big up to you and help you build your brand. And the moment I wanted to do something like my own papers, I would
stall Berner out.
Tried to stall Berner out, man. You should have put Berner on game, on everything. You should have.
He was hating because Berner was moving up in the world. Shot past him. That shit hurt. That shit hurt.
Shut down. When I told you I wanted to do my own paper company, you created a huge obstacle for me. And to this day, are still trying to pull strings to stop me from doing what I'm doing. I hate when people try to monopolize a situation or an industry or a business. You know, this man has owned 75% of the shelf for a long time. Papers you would have never imagined being his are his. And I get a lot of comfort when I go to bed at night knowing that you're showing your true colors. And a lot of people that work with you, they don't enjoy working with you, man. You're not a gentleman. You're not real. You're fake.
We're over here now, brother.
So you sold them away. Yeah, we need 33 papers. We need 33 leaves in our packs now. We need 33 leaves in our pack. Yeah, because we trying to do it better than them. We trying to do it better than them. They didn't want to let us in, so now we got to do it better.
And actually, these right here, speaking of vibes, the new him vibes right there. They got that gold on there, so it's shiny though. But these motherfuckers are soft, bro. Look at that. There it goes right there. These motherfuckers are soft. Hemp vibes. I actually didn't. We found this article. We decided to use this article today. I got these when I was out in Cali last week because I forgot to take my fucking raw blacks, man. Yeah. I ended up stumbling upon these, so this is probably gonna be my next box.
Yeah. See, it's strange how we started off the show talking about how big of a influence this man has been to us and a lot of people in this industry, and he's talking about he was working with somebody that
trying to work with them because
he was trying, but
he already created the Wiz papers.
But
for Wiz,
but him putting him in his art and his music and his songs and like just giving them that love, giving them that he's like that's gonna live on forever, and you never even fucking could reciprocate. You tried to. He said you actually caused a huge obstacle for me, and I'm like, damn, what'd he do? He called the people out there in Spain like, nah, don't sell to him.
Right.
You know.
I don't know why they have hemp. Like, why wouldn't they just use their stock? I don't know why they wouldn't just use their stock from their hemp.
They have to build manufacturing, probably.
Yeah, that's probably right.
You put up clowning a man that has supported you this whole time shows how fake you really are. And as far as talking about innovation, Josh, I could name so many people that you've ripped off, so many ideas you've taken from people and told us, I just made it better. You should be glad I took your idea and made it better. That's corny, brother. That's corny. That's not hippie. One of the best enjoyments I have starting Vibes Papers is the amount of people coming up to me and telling me their story of how you took their idea and ran with it, and they're glad to see someone coming up.
Wow. He said, you should be happy I took your product and did something better with it. Because I've heard how many people how many ideas you stole.
I heard his chest like that when he heard that.
It didn't give no credit.
I heard his chest when he heard that shit, I guarantee.
So there are some chapters in this thing. Here is the timestamps for the video. Republic Brands lawsuit against HBI, Raw Papers, and founder Josh Kesselman. That part, that's all the way at the end.
Yeah, lock you in. Lock you into the end, brother.
Let's see here. Let's skip to 26 minutes. See if we can get some details on this thing.
So Republic Brands, well, they're pretty much considered big tobacco. right? Republic Brands, formerly known as Republic Tobacco, was the plaintiff in the Raw Rolling Papers lawsuit. So you can imagine how the rolling paper industry can actually be even more competitive than even the flower industry, because now you're faced with a situation where you have your flower brands competing with you on one end, while you also have large tobacco brands who already have the distribution, the history, and the leverage, and having done this before you, fighting against you in the marketplace as well on the other hand, right? And that is exactly why we see brands fight so hard to be noticed with charities and special origin stories. And that's what Josh has been amazing at. He really, truly has. He's a great storyteller, and he's really, his PR team and his whole approach to branding himself and the overall brand, it's been brilliant.
But what has he lied about, though? What's he being exposed for? I still ain't heard them say nothing.
But as consumers, we want to see these things to be real. We don't want to be lied to. We want that connection to the brand or the person behind that brand to be genuine. I think we do a pretty good job of that here at LMC and High Design.
I think Josh looks
while we're always trying to get better and we do make mistakes, we try to find stories that connect with not just the brands, but the people behind the brands we cover. Now, we aren't making any claims about Raw Rolling Papers or Josh Kesselman whatsoever.
There's a lot of joints in that.
And I would love your thoughts and opinions are completely yours.
How you like that logo right there? It's pretty hard, huh?
It's pretty hard.
He's backed out.
That's what that is?
Yeah, he's backed out. He's backed out.
That's what that is?
LMC, I like your content, brother. You're a pretty good news analyst, brother. You get down to the point on a lot of this weed shit. I've learned a lot of shit by watching your channel, bro. For real.
When one thing is different, how they always say, if you give a lot of people weed, they'll be chilling. If you let people fucking drink and shit, they be wilding out.
Yeah.
Well, Busta was throwing drinks in the club, but it's probably not for the reason. Was he in the club?
He wasn't even in the club.
Busta was throwing drinks, but it's not for the reason that you would suspect it.
It was walking like somewhere going into an event. And I just wanted your take on how you would feel if this was reverse roles.
Right. So,
say Busta did this to her.
Yeah, because the headline says Busta throws drink at woman, but it doesn't say it doesn't say man was sexually assaulted in public. I'm not. See,
that's exactly what it was.
But it makes you
that's
sound.
Exactly what it
you
was.
sound lightweight weak when you're saying, he was sexually assaulted because Let's run this,
man.
You just have to think about it from both angles, though. Don't be on that shit. Listen to this.
They gonna be on that shit.
Come on, y'all.
You gonna be on that shit.
You gotta be fair and run this back.
Drop your comment.
Was he fair for throwing this motherfucking drink?
Drop your comment, man. Get the comments up. As Kevin Samuels would say, get the comments up.
I brought you in. Let's run it.
How them big niggas let her slide in, though?
Flashed her out. They in the airport or something?
Look how they got him smiling right there.
Yeah, with the pearly white.
That's not the one, though. The one I seen, he got her good.
She reaches, turns around. He had a cup with no lid. What kind of cup was he drinking?
He was drinking like some alcohol or something.
Was he walking through is he in the casino? Where's he walking through?
Yeah, it looks like it might be a casino or something by the looks of the floor.
Letting you walk around with a drink and shit.
A resort connect to a casino.
Or he's just a celebrity, nigga. Somebody poured him up a cup before he jumped out of something saucy and started walking through the motherfucking building, nigga. Can have whatever I want with
13,
me,
14 big niggas. She was real brave.
Yeah.
But them niggas is sorry, though. How they slide through? How did she slide through
that could have been an attacker with a dagger, nigga.
Man.
I got you in the back, nigga.
You wouldn't be smiling like that.
Do you feel that she deserved more than a drink? She deserved a charge? Or do you feel like that drink splashed her and woke her up and that was enough?
And that woman don't got no reason touching that man on his bottom side.
Yeah, she
ain't got no reason grabbing her cakes, because if that was a reverse role and Busta grabbed her cakes like that in public, she's shooing shit out of Busta.
Came up to her while she was minding her business, navigating through a busy place, and ran through and just cuffed up.
Yeah, quick grab. Just quick fondle.
And gonna be gonna be there standing there smiling like it was
They're
cute.
gonna be trying to say Busta no better than that. He shouldn't have never even thought about doing nothing like that. He should be treating the Black Queen better than that. He got a wife. He gonna try to ruin that man's whole career behind that.
Yeah.
So that drink was.
I'm glad he reacted so quickly. So he didn't really give a fuck who it was. They got splashed out.
Yeah.
It just happened to be her. Shouldn't have been doing that shit. You should have got pushed down by one of them bodyguards.
That's what I'm saying.
Before you,
at least not.
You should have dove in.
You had to get pushed down, but somebody should have grabbed your arm with some extreme amount of pressure you never felt before.
Man,
hey, woman,
you should have got stiff armed running in there and then. No,
all face.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
stiff arm.
Yeah. That's disrespectful. You shouldn't be doing that. That male or female shouldn't be done to. Don't grab my cakes if you see me in public. I'm punching you in your shit.
Right.
I'm punching you in your shit.
Man, that kind of makes me think about, the dynamics. We were talking about this earlier, man.
We didn't really finish that. We got to get into that, but anyway.
Well, that's what we're back on right now, man. I know you guys seen the Super Bowl performance by Riri, right? Exposing the new baby and all that stuff. Rihanna, that's what I'm talking about.
ASAP. All right, brother.
Hey, Rihanna. Hey,
Rihanna.
Yeah. I'm not saying it like that.
That's how it sounded, though, man. That's ASAP girl, family. We can't say that no more.
She pregnant.
That's ASAP girl, man. You say, like, hey, Rihanna, like... She not on the market no more, man. She not on the market no more.
See, we can't even say hey.
Nah, hell nah, man.
If Rihanna said hey to me, that's drama with ASAP.
Well, in this picture, I don't know.
So yeah, I don't know.
According to what you say too,
he said out his own mouth he was a cut.
But you,
you think I was gonna hold that back? Did you? I was gonna hold that back.
You couldn't wait. You couldn't wait.
He said out his own mouth.
He could not wait to shoot that one out there. I swear to God, he been waiting to shoot that out there. Ever since he found out, like, he's with Rihanna. He's a cock. He's a fucking book you read.
No.
Said it out his own mouth.
This man said it, man.
Somebody wrote that for him.
ASAP, this nigga said somebody writing your bars. Yo, hook. It was a hook. It could have been somebody wrote it.
I don't know who's
why would you recite that, though? You didn't ask what a cuck was.
Have you seen the African statue that they got, like that they was putting up with this?
Yeah.
With the lady in the back of the big African
dude,
statue.
Dude, you know.
That's what they're saying. This is replacing right here.
So what do you guys think about this? Do you guys think that there's any symbolization in this cover? Do you think that ASAP is being feminized or anything? He even looks so little in this picture. I know he's angled out because he's not forefront. She's in the front at the angle thing. And she's, a powerful leading woman.
They got her with the lion's mane.
Yeah, she's a powerful leading woman, you know what I mean? And she's a billionaire. And I know her dude is completely supportive of that. I don't have no issues with it.
Shit,
but
nigga.
people are really calling this out to be like it means
emasculation.
That it's a symbolization of more than that. Yeah.
Demasculation, saying he's being led by the woman. See,
right, that's what they were saying, right.
I don't look at this picture when I seen this picture at first. I reposted this picture because I thought it was a dope-ass picture, actually. I thought it was Black family when I first seen it because we don't get to see our people like this in this image too much. But then they always going to try to twist it when we get in this image and make it seem like he is taking a lesser stance at this point as a man. She's on the top of her game right now. He's not at the top of his game. He's not at the top right now,
Yeah. And she been out the game for, I think they said for like 7 years. He got that too.
Nigga, she got her mama forehead for sure. That nigga do. That nigga got that mama forehead.
Wait, that's baby Rihanna right there. Young Rihanna, sir.
What's your name?
They have a
how you feel about the
good
picture?
connection, man. When I first seen the picture, I was like, he looks little.
I'm talking about the symbolism. You already called him man a cuck. You called him little.
I think he's
crushing on him.
I really honestly think he is doing what we were talking about. Like, she's the billionaire. Yeah, he's famous. Yeah, he's the rapper and whatnot.
The model, all that, you know. He was a supermodel damn near. He was a supermodel, wasn't he?
He modeled. He did some
big runways for like Louis Vuitton, like big Balenciaga. He did big runways. He didn't do regular standard issue fucking regular runways. He did big runways.
I mean, he's a famous ass nigga. Them niggas get in. Like, if you see King Combs or Puffy's son, that nigga models for every top brand on the runways all around the world. His dad had him in there.
But that's different. This is ASAP with not the same backup.
ASAP, yeah. He
That's
got
Puffy's
in.
son.
So what? This nigga's in there. This nigga
he's
Flacco.
in there,
This nigga
but
got
he's not
in.
$1 billion in there.
What's that got to do with it? He's connected.
He's connected.
He's still
He's
plugged
connected.
in, and his girl is $1 billion in there.
Right. So that's why we're like, do you kind of compete with her?
Hell no, he can't compete with her. Supporting her is the best thing that he could do because she has.
Is there anything wrong with that?
No, hell no.
Okay, because
he
you
got
have like
Fenty. She fucking has Savage Fenty. Her product, her merch is ridiculous. Music, what's not to support? Like,
she just performed on one of the biggest stages that you would probably want to perform at as an artist, really.
For free.
She did it for free?
Hell yeah, for the exposure. There was 28 million viewers.
They didn't cut no check.
Nah, they didn't cut a check. Just like Dre and them, you said they paid for that slot. At least she didn't have to pay. She just did it for free. She just did it to reintroduce herself to the world.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Me personally, we know Jay-Z has a lot to do with that because he's in, he got his hand on that. So they not just doing nothing for free. Like he said, it's 28 million people. Soon as it's all kind of she getting hit on the back end. Oh yeah. Soon as that goes off,
that's why
checks rolling in.
They did an interview with Mary J. Blige because she's one of the only. I'm not sure a female, but
African American
person to do the Super Bowl twice, halftime shows twice.
Ooh.
And each time, like afterwards, they track these shit. So afterwards, the numbers in their catalogs go up tremendously, right? Causing like a significant money to come in, but it's not even that. It's that it refires their legacy because that's what Mary J. Blige was saying. She's gonna eat forever off of doing this performance because now she
doubled up.
She's big again, biggest again. So
Michael Jordan rubbing on her booty in public. Remember that? Last All-Star game. She documented.
Wow. Last week we talked about the Grammys though, family. The 50 years of hip hop. That shit was dope, man. We ended up actually getting online and tracking down the video and watching it. It was a bootleg video. We didn't get to watch the real Grammy performers, but we wanted to see how a certain situation played out, and that was Willie D and Scarface, or better known together as the Geto Boys, because they've been making a public situation about Scarface performed at the 50 years of hip hop at the Grammys, and he did a Geto Boys song, but he didn't tell Willie D that he was going. He didn't invite Willie D, anything like that, and Willie D took offense to that.
Hell yeah, shit hurt him. That shit, nigga. I'm telling you right now, you get the call to do Flashing and Flowers, nigga.
We doing that shit together.
I'm doing the hook and you doing your verse, if that's how it go, or vice versa, nigga.
Yeah, what it
ain't, nigga, they just call me and I get to see you at the Grammys performing. That's an argument, cousin.
Niggas looking for you like, hey, we saw
that's an argument, cousin. We arguing.
I feel the same way though. They're doing a podcast right now.
Willie D brought this nigga back to life, talking about bringing people back to life. Cause Scarface's career was a good career, and it was an excellent. He was a legend. He's in the top 50 artists of all time.
Yeah.
But Willie D was the one that was making noise at this time. Right?
Willie D,
with the podcast, and he was. He was the one making noise.
All right, so we got the video up. Bring you guys in. Let's check this shit out.
A moment that's capsulated in history, a moment that people ain't gonna never forget. Now, I understand that it was short time, but here's where I'm at with that. For something like that, for you to sit across this table from me weekly and knowing that you finna go to the Grammys and perform that song.
Let me hold up, time out.
Okay.
I didn't know I was gonna do that song.
At what point did you know?
When I got there.
Okay. So, all right. Okay, so you know you was, but you didn't know you was going to perform a Mind's Playing Trick.
And then he said that
I don't know about that. After I see this again, I don't know about that.
Right, exactly. You didn't know until
Nobody
you
know
got
the songs that they're gonna perform. What kind of shit is that?
They had the shit all lined up too already. That shit was already pre-crewed. They didn't tell you. They didn't let you know that was your part when you like.
They just dressed you and said, "Run out there and sing that."
Show up for rehearsal. We got your part ready for you.
You get to have no
when you found
influence.
out, did you even think to say, man, this is a big moment? I'm performing the Geto Boys song, something that me and Willie D wrote. Yeah, I wrote 3 verses, but Will wrote 1. He was on the song. Mm-hmm. He is a Geto Boy. They want a Geto Boy song. Did you think for one moment to say, yo, Will, you know, even if time was running out on you, you didn't think for one moment to say, man, let me just at least call Will and let him know what's going on. It ain't cross your mind to say that?
It didn't.
Nah.
Cross my mind, Willie.
It didn't cross my mind, Willie. You sitting across me. We sitting across from each other at the podcast, right? He get a call from biggest show for music that
Rolling
there is.
Loud.
Whoa, yeah, Rolling Loud.
Yeah.
And he don't say nothing. You just go do it.
We want you guys to perform Fashion and Flowers.
You guys? You know, is it you guys? Because he's acting like it's him. Like he's like it was just me. Sorry, they called me. I didn't even think about it.
I didn't get the Geto Boys call. I got the Scarface call. They want a Scarface.
They want a Scarface.
Then why did they pump a Scarface song?
That's
See,
key.
that right there is how he's fucking up.
That's where he's fucking up.
He's fucking up right there because they
logical
wouldn't tell
question.
you that they wanted you only to perform a Geto Boys song. That's impossible.
Right.
That's impossible for a grown man like me to believe that.
That's hard to believe, man. And it's hard to believe that you wouldn't think to incorporate the other people on the song. The other ones, rest in peace. But you wouldn't think about the guy that you're working with too, though. Not just an ex-rapper that you used to work with, did a feature or something.
This ain't the nigga that you not fucking with no more. Like one of the rappers that you ain't cool with on your crew. We don't fuck with Willie like Ice Cube and Mac 10. This ain't that.
Right.
This is your brother, man. Like, you can see in his face that he on some bullshit.
He's trying to just like, quit talking about this, let it be over.
It didn't cross my mind.
I don't believe you.
Man, straight face.
You don't believe shit. You don't.
No, I'm just
you
saying.
don't believe that he agrees.
I'm just saying, man. I don't believe you, bro, because I know you smarter than that.
Well, I didn't. Think
I know.
about it.
I know. Nah.
And it was.
You do a lot of thinking, bro.
It's so much shit going on.
You do a lot of thinking.
And it's so much shit. Let me tell you something too, so you know. It's so much shit going on, Willie. Until I don't know if you got the call or not. I don't know what's happening with you on your side of it.
Come on, bro.
I don't know. I don't.
That's why you communicate. You seen him at the office. And you didn't get. Did they call you? They call you? They didn't call you. Oh, they called me. This man, let's lock in. You know what I mean? He showed up like I ain't saying nothing. If he don't say nothing about it, I ain't saying nothing.
Wow.
That's the energy he just displayed.
Wow. Look here, my nigga. You don't play that shit. I'm good on that shit, family.
That's not.
I don't play that type of energy, my guy. I'm good on that energy.
Scarface, I feel like you need to take accountability for one moment and not.
You just almost died
dismissive.
at COVID, so you should know you shouldn't be having that type of energy going through your body. You don't even look like Scarface no more, my nigga.
You don't.
Willie D looks like Willie D.
Willie D is strong and healthy looking. I don't want to even. Much love to you, Scarface. I'm glad you survived, man. But that don't give you the right to do no faultiness.
I like you as an artist too, and for you to be doing this shit right here, that you know, that's too much Jay Prince material.
Woo.
I know who handled your business. And as a matter of fact,
you know if the Grammys call about me doing something for Geto Boys, I didn't know. I didn't even know that the call was. I didn't even know that the call was for sure until that Wednesday, that day. You knew if I did not know. Listen, okay, let's say you knew that day. And here's the thing. Okay, now time out. I know every motherfucking thing. Now, how does it change it? How does it change? Yeah, it's over. Well, what the motherfucker gave me the whoever the producer was gave me 4 bars. That's it. Well, it wasn't 4 bars. What was it? I think you did 8. But in any event, that's bars. I mean, 4 measures, 8 bars, whatever it is. Yeah. So how does it change? How does it, you said how does it change it? Yeah. How does it change anything that we talk about on a daily basis? Like we talk about a lot of shit, and how does just us talking about what we talk about changes? What's the end all? Well, I didn't know that I was doing my mind playing tricks on me for 1, and for 2. Ain't nothing I can do about it now. The shit is over with. Yeah, the shit is over with. But the end all is for me to express to you how I felt about the shit you did. That's the end all. He got to get it off his chest. And you know what? Not just what you did, but the Grammys did. The dudes that the shit that I did, Willie. So this is what I'm saying. So you don't see nothing wrong with.
Yeah. I did. Okay. Like he's like tapping out. Like hey, there's like some behind the scenes. I feel like there's some other shit that happened.
He's taking the rap for Questlove. Questlove was like, "Hey, I'm sorry that we're not gonna let Willie come on, man." But
Questlove, you's a hoe for that. If that's
I'm not even putting words in Questlove's mouth. I don't know if he said
if that's the truth.
Nah, this is Scarface did that.
Going up on that stage and performing a Geto Boys song by yourself. You don't see nothing wrong with that. Like, hold on. And we're talking about at the Grammys for a 50-year tribute. Now listen what I'm saying. First of all, let me say this. It's all my fault. But let me get this. But let me get this out the way. No, you win. No, let me get this out the way. No, I'm gonna speak on it. I shouldn't have got on the plane. I shouldn't have went to the Grammys. I shouldn't have got on stage. I shouldn't have rapped that song. I shouldn't have walked off stage. And I shouldn't have got back on the plane and came home. It's all my fault, bro. Okay. I'm gonna speak on this though. Yeah. I'm gonna speak on it. So you ain't finished. I'm so fucking glad that they called me, Willie. I'm gonna speak on. I'm so glad that Quest reached out to me to do that motherfucking song, bro.
See, before he did.
I'm happy about that shit. I'm sure you are.
I'm glad people got a chance to see me, man. Because people don't really get the chance. I'm sure you are. They don't really get a chance to. Ass nigga. So you a selfish ass nigga. So, you way more selfish than me.
I would have never done no shit like that.
Well, I don't know, bro.
I would have never done no shit like that. The moment was too big, bro. The moment was too big. I would have never done.
Huge moment. Too big, not. It seems like not right. I just feel like it's just like if there was one moment that you would choose where we all need to be on stage together to represent, this would probably have been that one moment.
Yeah, my nigga, and if you don't call me, my nigga, there's a problem right here. Willie D has every right to be flaming hot. He's holding his composure very well. He could flip this table, my nigga.
Flip all this shit right now.
Flip all this shit right now, because that was blatant and that was disrespectful, Scarface.
And Scarface is trying to blow it off like okay, whatever, it's too late.
I should have been there. If anything, if I can't do my, you know what I mean? Because you can't tell me that Split Star got to come.
Right. Split Star was right behind Busta, like, yeah,
verbatim.
I'm in this month. yeah. Shit.
So I could have been doing the same shit then.
Could have done the same.
Let me be up here with you, my nigga.
I know all the words to your shit, my nigga.
Let me be up here with you, my nigga.
I got you. Nigga, nobody else gonna do the hypes better than me. I know. You know what I mean? I know them.
We gonna sing this chorus from the start together, all that. My mom's playing tricks on me, nigga. I need nigga.
Yeah. You see, some of them performers came out with whole crews and shit.
Yeah,
so we could have did that. We could have had a bigger concert. That shouldn't have been just it. That's what I'm saying. Y'all could have. It would have been a better, bigger. But oh well.
And let me say this. My response. But let me say this, Brett. I don't give a. Let me tell you something. And let me finish. I really don't give a fuck about the Grammys. I don't care about none of them gatekeeping ass niggas, none of that shit that they do. What I care about is the Geto Boys. You know, like when we decided to do this podcast, I did this podcast for the sake of the brand. I didn't do it to say.
I did it for the sake of the brand.
Okay,
also.
so I didn't do the.
Actually, it was my idea to do this shit.
I understand.
You to do this shit.
It was your idea to do it, but I had to agree to it. So you didn't do it by yourself.
That's what I'm
so
saying.
we're doing. That's why it's called Geto Boys.
I was a keeper of the brand too.
But that's why it's called Geto Boys. So I said, okay, the reason why I had my own podcast shit going on already. It was already doing big numbers. So it took me. I built that brand. I built the podcast brand with Willie D Live. I built that. And so when we decided we was gonna do this right here, I brought my audience like over here like this. So my thing was like, let's grow this thing and keep our brand going, keep it strong, keep it alive, keep it going. You didn't have to do this. I didn't have to do this, but I did it for the brand. You say you did it for the brand, I take your word. But look, the thing is this.
It ain't for me.
In that situation where you have a 50-year tribute to hip hop, you should have done it for the brand.
Do my heights. Give me my credits. That's basically
You
what he
should have
said.
done it for the
Give
brand.
me my credits is what this man is saying.
Facts. Give him his motherfucking credits.
But you know who gonna give a nigga they credits? Charleston.
Charleston White, man. What can we say?
That ain't gonna be on your helmet.
When you get on his radar, he's finna not hold nothing back on you. He's finna say everything he can to either trigger you. He's gonna say probably some shit that could benefit you if you cipher through the rest of the shit that he's gonna be spewing at you. But it's gonna be coming at you in such a hateful way that you don't even want to take that advice. Nigga, fuck that advice, nigga. You almost
just sound Crow Magnum. When you talking, nigga, oh God.
Man.
That nigga, woo.
Man.
I told you from the beginning, once I seen him on 85 South, though, and he gave a true definition of who he was, I had to put my hands up. I seen what he was doing.
See what he was doing with it?
See what he was doing. We got too many soldiers out here, and we lose them to a whole bunch of bullshit. So this nigga saying these niggas is bitches. Because they killing up, making all this money, not doing nothing in the community. That's what I'm saying. You making all that damn money and you not doing nothing in the community that you destroying. So you just as much as he's saying we both can do it then.
Man,
I'm gonna go out y'all since y'all going at the community. It's basically what he's saying.
Right.
Since y'all gonna go out the community, I'm gonna come after y'all because ain't nobody else gonna do it. That's why I say I ain't mad because I couldn't do this with Charleston doing it. Hands down, I couldn't do this. So somebody got to do it.
Because he's literally trying to bully the bullies, literally.
Woo.
He's going at the niggas
tapping
that's
out.
always out there.
Yesterday.
Huh?
That nigga you sent me yesterday, that nigga tapping out. That nigga like, man, look, I got to deal with this every day.
Charleston White call you and leave voice messages on you, niggas saying, fuck your mama. Then your mama broke, nigga, fuck you. I'm like, well, damn, nigga.
Nigga call you by your first name, basis.
Talking wild to these niggas, man. So Charleston White, man, gets asked about the Prince family while he's going live one morning.
Bullies the bullies.
He goes off for a while here.
All you need is 30 seconds of this nigga, the way he talk. That's enough.
Man.
Every nigga he talk about want to get this. Oh, they don't even want to kill him. They want to get him.
Man.
They want to punch this nigga.
Let's listen to Charleston White go in on the Prince family real quick. Tell me what you guys think. Drop a comment if you agree with Charleston or not on this topic right here.
Mob ties run the whole Texas. Mob ties suck dick. Tell don't run shit, nigga. Fuck you talking about. How the fuck mob ties run something and nigga got to call the police when mama and them need help? How the fuck do mob ties run something, nigga? When Sandra Bland got killed by that white boy state trooper, mob ties were
Man.
Every time the police kill a nigga, here go mob ties. When a nigga chain get took, give a mob ties here. Give him back his goddamn chain.
Yeah, we can fast forward that part. He going ham right now.
Whoever y'all think is bad, that white boy got a place called Florence ADX, and they make all them niggas break. Larry Hoover broke. Jeff Ford broke. Big Meech broke. So don't come telling me about no money. El Chapo broke. Yeah, Chapo breaking. Cause that white boy puts you somewhere where you can't even talk, nigga. So don't come telling me about no weak ass mob boss like Mob James, nigga.
Damn.
Don't come telling me about no weak ass nigga killing nigga like King Von. Tell me about a nigga named Makai Johnson, Galvin Long, King Von, Mob James, Tupac, whoever y'all love. Them niggas don't compare to Galvin Long and Makai Johnson. Them niggas is pussy. Niggas is pussy. Them niggas will not shoot a gun at the police.
That's enough.
Do you guys know any of the names that he brought up right there?
Makai Johnson.
Yeah. Any of those names right there ring a bell to y'all?
I don't know who that is. We probably should. If they harder than Tupac, and he said it's harder than Tupac.
Yeah. He been talking. He's one of them niggas. Like, he's deliberately trying to find your favorite niggas so he can talk crazy. This next clip right here, man. Charleston White bullying yet another bully. Somebody who's been on our show several times. Mr. Wack 100. Welcome back, Mr. Wack 100.
It's hard to see Wack get bullied, nigga.
Right. That nigga's a professional at that shit.
Yeah, that nigga got footage of you and all kind of shit doing shit you shouldn't do.
He got footage of you?
Like, damn, where'd you get that from? Yeah, nigga, you owe. Yeah, nigga, you owe, nigga.
You're like, you've been talking to such and such about potentially getting a deal. Like, yeah, we need in on your deal. Like Sci-Hi. Sci-Hi was getting all his deals split.
Trying to get him off away from Blueface. She like, I got this. Me and my people got this.
Her people, he done socked her daddy out.
Whoever managing her. It ain't Wack 100.
Let me bring you guys into something else here, man.
Now, over there with me, right, it would be over there with Freddie in the trenches or whatever, so...
Man, nobody take this shit serious. Man, everybody know that. Everybody know that. Wack 100 on real, man.
If you can get past Charleston White doing whatever he's doing right here and listen to the message that he delivers to Wack 100, man.
Devastating.
He speaks so truthful, but then Wack 100 taps out at some point and just disappears. Try to look past Charleston dancing on this green screen.
It's hard.
Hey, listen. A lot of that.
They over here.
You the reason why. You the reason why.
You over here cyberbullying, nigga. If you just be quiet for a week, nigga, this motherfucking platform will flourish. If Wack 100 was muted off Clubhouse for a week, man, this motherfucking
if you stop telling those niggas for a week,
nigga, now let's stick
telling those niggas for a week.
Let's stick to Clubhouse, my nigga. Let's not talk. Me and you telling ain't got nothing, because you telling too, nigga. You were telling like a motherfucker when Jay Prince was on your ass. So me and you telling, we gonna leave that out Clubhouse. That's why it can't flourish, my nigga, because you trying to bring the streets to Clubhouse. And you got trucking companies, homie. You got people trying to develop LLCs. You got people trying to learn how to get resources to become self-sustainable as non-profits. You on here with the bullshit. You hollering about every other week you got a new nigga you go slap.
Man.
So come on, my nigga. You killing this out, nigga. You killing it. You and the wackinets, my nigga. You and everybody sucking your dick. You using this as a bully platform, nigga. You not putting nobody in position.
Sorry, that's me saying
artist, nobody, no music is being played. You ain't got no music streams, nigga. You can put a nigga into the industry. You, nigga, you got the key to every black motherfucker that want to be great in this entertainment industry. You got the pathway. But you don't have the dignity, you don't have the integrity, nor do you have the character and the credibility that any upstanding mother or father would want Wack 100 managing their son or their artist, homie.
Look at this nigga Charleston.
How do you feel though? Is he right about that? Would you feel comfortable being managed by somebody like Wack 100?
No.
Or would personally you wouldn't feel comfortable? Would you want somebody more like Jermaine Dupri or who in the industry would you rather have manage you?
Berner.
Berner doesn't do that though. He's not known for being a manager. What makes you think that?
probably could.
See, you just put
Jay-Z wasn't
people in position.
Jay-Z wasn't known as being a manager at first, and then he came out of the Woo Works with it. He's a good
Jay-Z
businessman.
had a lot of money, so he probably hired a team to do the shit.
Nah, he's over there doing that too. He's making sure that those deals get signed.
Yeah, but he has lawyers looking over it. He's not
everybody has lawyers.
Yeah, but he's not actually over here like getting into the intricacies. He's having them work it out and talk to him about it.
I still feel like Berner, man.
Damn. Berner, you put your career in Berner's hands. I'm not saying that's a bad hands to be in. But he, as far as music, I guess I got nothing to say bad about Berner because he does his thing. He literally can directly inject you with everybody in the industry.
That's why I said that. Especially the artists I want to fuck with. Some artists I want to fuck with is not the artists you want to fuck with. You know what I mean?
Yep. Speaking of artists that we fuck with, though,
that nigga right there, fucking, you need to comment on that dance and subscribe to the page and make sure you like this shit when you jump on here. Don't just watch it and don't like it. Hit the like button, nigga.
Yeah, hit the like button.
That's Cameron Samuels was saying. R.I.P. to Cameron Samuels.
Get the likes up. Rest in peace to the Godfather. Anyways, we've had a Kanye spotting during Black History Month.
It's been a minute,
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
But we've had a spotting. Let me bring this clip up real quick of Kanye West supposedly going deep on some facts.
That didn't sound good at first.
No, going deep on some facts.
They got Kanye West supposedly going deep on some facts.
Yeah, look at this right here. Kanye West goes deep during Black History Month. I haven't seen this video or read the comments. I just saw it and threw it in rotation. So we're going to react to this live with y'all real quick. Listen in. I brought you guys in. Run it. This was just today, but I don't know how old this interview is.
My dad was a Black Panther, but, you know, when Disney makes Black Panther, now when you look it up, you don't see my dad protecting his neighborhood. You see this character that's made for Black people to idolize that was designed by a white person and put out by a white company. So it's controlling the narrative to say, we're going to show you Harriet Tubman, we're not going to show you Nat Turner. And they do it every chance they get. Maleficent, they called her race of people the Moors. And the Moors are, and I just saw it again, I was just like, yo, if you erase our history, most Black people, we think we came from slaves, we don't know our bloodline, and we're given Black History Month, and we take that like it's some gift to us. No, it's a programming to us, because also what they show in Black History Month is us getting hosed down, reminding us that we were slaves. Like, what if we had, remember when I cheated on you month? Remember when you first found the text messages? How does that make you feel? It makes you feel depleted and defeated.
That's not new Kanye. That's old Kanye.
That's old Kanye right there. I don't know if that was Black Panther 1 or Black Panther 2.
Oh, it looked like new Black Panther.
New Black Panther, shit. But the crazy thing is that he it's not crazy at all. It's pretty much factual.
Hell yeah.
A guy named Seti that y'all should check out definitely shows where there's architectures and stuff like that have been infused into what we see that we really don't know the origins of.
They say go back and fetch, you know what I'm saying? You got to go back and look for that stuff because they left it there for you. That's why it's so dominant and powerful, you know what I mean? So they can't steal our culture. You know, no matter how much they vulture.
No matter how much you vulture, you can try to twist it up and blend it into some shit and fucking say it's brand new, but nah.
Family.
Never that, right?
Got something special for you.
It's that time of the show.
That shit's hard, family.
It's that time,
Y'all
man.
know that shit hard, family.
You know what it is. You know what it is. We back on this. We had the Jewish rapper that was trying to diss Kanye, Kosher Deals. Wait, I got something for Kosher Deals. That's how we felt about it, okay? That was a no, Culture Vulture. Today we have a whole new guy from the same cloth. If you want to call it that.
Hella clothed out.
Cut from the same cloth.
Look like he got doo-doo coming out his ears.
His name is...
Look like he got doo-doo coming out his ears.
That shit, wow. See, they're playing with it, man. Like, when they see like Spot Him, Got Him, or even Uzi Vert,
They
sometimes
never
how he
could.
wears hair, it's like
How hard they tried, they never could, family.
I know one thing, that never in your life did you have anybody else in your family or friends do no shit like this. And you on some rebellious shit. I'ma just tell you one thing, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Definitely starting.
They're probably like, he hangs around, his homies are black. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, right.
I don't give a fuck, family.
I'm gonna just let it start for a second and I'll let it run in the background while we talk a little bit more about this culture vulture shit. But here we go. I'll bring y'all in.
Goodbye.
Wow, you see this? I know you. It don't look real, does it?
This bit produced by Fox. Hey, y'all. Think I had enough. I've had way too much. Now I'm feeling low.
All right, my nigga.
Wow.
That's
Look
it.
though, the hairdo.
Hit him with the Justin Bieber face with the doodoo ears.
Is it on top? Is he have a? See, it's a joke. You know what I mean? It's for attention. It has no ties to anything. If you ask him why he do it, I wonder if anybody's done that. Ask him why he does his hair like this.
He trying to look like what's Rick Ross, the dude that used to be with
Gunplay?
Rick Ross, man? Yeah.
Fuck out of here. He don't look like no damn Gunplay.
He trying to.
Gunplay would smack fire out this kid.
All the way back to where he came
That
from.
nigga was fighting with 50 in them.
No problem.
That nigga was fighting with 50 in them.
No problem.
He's getting done like
He was actually giving 50
the
them
TikToker.
He's giving them niggas pressure.
They wanted to get rid of Gunplay. That nigga was wild with it. That nigga was loose cannon type shit.
But this ain't it. That ain't this, and this ain't that. You feel me? You get when I say that? Did I say that wrong? This ain't that, and that ain't this, my nigga.
It's just like it's because you
outta
try
here.
to throw in a gold grill. Do your hair with some crazy sideways dreads. You try to come in with the heavily auto-tuned, slurring Young Thug flow. I don't know, man. It's just like you try to take a little bit of everybody and make a gimmick out of it, and it's not a real identity. I know that it's characters. I know that it's entertainment, but who are you supposed to relate to? When you create a character from nowhere, that's just wild, man. Muhammad Ali, don't throw Muhammad Ali in the end of your video.
What we do here, what we gonna do, we gonna get the cutting board out. We gonna chop up some onions. We gonna chop up some jalapenos. We gonna chop up some mushrooms. We gonna put a little bit of oil in the pan. And we gonna put what this boy name is in the pan with that shit. And we gonna cook this nigga, man. Walk this nigga out. This nigga cannot be doing this shit in our culture. He gotta do this shit in his culture, man. And I know y'all probably get tired of week after week after week. We on this every week.
Every week.
Every time we find something like this, you come over here watching this show probably to get to this part.
This is what I'm leaving it on right here. The real GOAT right here. Muhammad Ali.
Absolutely.
Cassius. You know what I mean? That's what we gonna leave it at right there.
The golden Cassius, as it should be. Nigga, draped in gold.
That's the only good thing that appeared in this video, to be honest with you. So, I'm sorry, sir. Sorry, not sorry, actually. You gotta go. Sorry, Culture Vulture, you out of here, my guy.
Come on, son.
Like my guy said, you're sizzled up. You're out of here.
Yeah, you're sizzled, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry if this touches you at your core, but I don't care. Drop a comment, let me know how you feel. I don't care. You shouldn't be over here watching it to this point if it's still bothering you.
Let us know. Is that one of your favorite rappers? Is that somebody that's new and hot on your list? Have you heard anything from that person before? You know? Or are you looking forward to checking out something new from, like Fashion Flowers 2 or something like that?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Wild World, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
But man, we finna wrap it up, man.
The links.
Make sure you do like, subscribe, share this shit, man. And if you're watching on Spotify, like I always say, there's a poll and a question. Contribute. Let me know what you think about it. Hit the website. Get you a tray so you can roll up when you start the podcast off with us.
We need you one of those.
Absolutely. Stay tuned for new content. Stay tuned. Make sure you follow all the social medias. I'm your boy G Watley.
I'm your boy Jay West. And if your mama was watching this show, tell her we got plenty more.
Welcome to Cloudy House. Peace.
Keep it casual, treat the stick like a manual. Thinking she found her purpose, she's servicing me and happy to. Do what a nigga needs, something about me that's magical. Here regardless of what I had to do in these avenues, the odds was against me. I've been aware, just refused to lose.